the stand-ups, and then we're going to do a little improv for you. We're just going to do some make-em-ups right on the spot. So without any further ado, let's bring up our first comic of the evening. I think there's a few people out there that know him by name. It's Rich DuPont. Yeah.
I like to go camping with friends out in the woods. I like to go hunting, fishing, hiking. My favorite thing to do while camping is definitely gay anal sex. Oh, it's hilarious, come on. So I had a bad cough a few days ago, and I like to find creative solutions to problems. So I thought to myself, what would a doctor recommend for a cough back in 1910? Of course, the strongest cough suppressant known to man that's still available today. Heroin. So I broke my arm a few months ago, and right when I got out of the hospital, I went straight to a church. I went in one of the pews, kneeled down, and with tears running down my face, I prayed that even with a broken arm, I could still summon the strength to light my crack pipe. I went to a confession at a Catholic church yesterday. Father, please forgive me, for I have sinned. For I have yet been unable to have sex with a little boy. I believe in God, and I respect church, but I don't respect church for the same reason that most people do. I respect church because it keeps the pedophiles off the streets. I very much believe in women's rights, their rights to take it like a slut. I definitely think women should be allowed to vote on which hole they get it in. Growing up, I thought society was really intelligent and very capable of achieving great things. Then I met a woman. I miss childhood. When you're a child, you can use your imagination to experience anything. Like a superhero trying to save the world. Recently, me and my friends discovered a way to relive that childhood magic of feeling like a superhero that can do anything. PCP. They say Red Bull gives you wings. No. PCP gives you wings. I just completed recently AA's 12-step program, and now I'm on the 13th step. Back to drinking. Medical science says that a combination of heroin, Xanax, and alcohol is lethal. I say that a combination of heroin, Xanax, and alcohol is fucking awesome. I found a listing for a Greenpeace meeting in a newspaper last week. I went to it a few days ago, and there was some woman talking about saving the whales. Green is slang for weed, what I've heard, so I thought it was a meeting about how if everyone smoked weed there would be world peace. Not some bullshit waste of time. But don't get me wrong, I'd love to save the whales in the back of my fridge for leftovers. I know this guy who lost his right arm in a car accident recently. I feel really bad for him because he can't hail Hitler. I have a horrible memory of drinking, so take a look at this. Recently I found out the father had cancer, died of it. He was shot by a guy born in early July. Want astrology, people? Damn. I've heard the phrase, you can get a lot higher from life than you can from drugs. I feel really bad for those people, because you can get a lot higher from drugs. So I have Asperger's syndrome, the mildest form of autism. It's like being a superhero with not so superpowers. I have hypersensitivity in all 5 of my senses, but I don't have X-ray vision or anything like that, so they're pretty worthless. Supposedly, though, I have 10 times the strength of the typical man. What does someone do when they find out that they have 10 times the strength of the typical? Of course, challenge 9 guys to a fight. Get the shit kicked out of me. Recently found out that I have bipolar as well. But that's not the biggest news I heard this week. Found out that my girlfriend is a whore. But, like the space shuttle, the Challenger, they're guaranteed to blow. All right, thank you.
Keep it going for Rich DuPont. For anybody else who's moved on to their 13th step, there is a bar upstairs if you haven't noticed it. We also have a guy in a maroon shirt. Nate, he'll be popping in and out sporadically. Just raise your hand. He'll run up and fetch beer for you. That's how great we are.